Hi, this is Gadi Elkan. I'm here with filmmakers Kevin and Robin Nations. Tell us a bit about this wonderful film you guys have created.
Yeah, we have a film called The Adventures of Pepper and Paula. And it's about, it's a true story about Paula Seletnik and her amazing life. She lives on a ranch called the Enchanted Springs Ranch. And it's a Wild West stunt show attraction. And it's also a live movie set.
And she's a talented lady. She can fire a gun pretty well.
Yes, she's really, there's not much she can't do. She is the two-time world champion gun spinner. She was a stunt woman for many years, and she still does stunt coordinating now for movies that shoot at Enchanted Springs Ranch. She's amazing with the bullwhip and shooting targets, and she trains horses and dogs.
There's nothing she can't do.
Yeah,
she's very inspirational,
yeah.
And that actually leads me to how the story came about. We were just finishing up a different film, and she Facebook messaged Robin, just out of the blue. We didn't know who she was, and we didn't at first we didn't think anything of it, and then like a month later, Robin said, "Hey, let me read this message I got from this woman." And so we read her story. She had kind of a quick bio, and it sounded like a great family film. So we ended up going out to Enchanted Springs Ranch and visiting, and she just laid it all out for us. And we said, "You're right. This would make a great family film."
We fictionalized here and there, but we really tried to capture Paula's heart in the movie, which and really tell the important parts of her story, like her winning the championship and being the only woman there. And she was in a truck accident, and with her dog Pepper, who she had rescued, and then when she was in the accident, Pepper rescued her.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, that was one of the true parts of it. I mean, the dog came like Lassie style and got into a wreck and ran for help and brought some people back, and it was a really crazy, cool story. But we captured that perfectly in the movie. The helicopter came out and zipped her up to the hospital, and it was a real traumatic. I mean, I remember Paula was on set when we shot that scene, and she got really emotional because it was all kind of, the truth was unfolding before her eyes, and she got to kind of watch what really happened to her from, third-person perspective. So it was a really interesting scene to shoot.
Can you tell me a bit about finding your Paula, Mindy, and the work she had to put in? I know she had to get with Paula and learn this. It's not easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Mindy, I had worked on a movie with Mindy and Holt Boggs previous, and I watched their acting, their chemistry, their performance, and I kept looking at Mindy and thinking, wow, she looks a lot like Paula as far as like her stature and all of that. And I went up to her and I said, "Mindy, you know anything about gun spinning?" And she said, "Well, I was on the rifle team in school or whatever." So she had like twirled a rifle.
Which is very different.
Yeah, but still, I was like, okay, so you're good with your hands. And so then after that, we had her audition, and she was just perfect for the part. And she went and spent a week living with Paula on the ranch, training every day. And then Paula sent her home with stuff to practice, and then the next thing you know, she was on set, cracking the whip, shooting the guns, and spinning the guns really well, too. So.
And speaking of Pepper and dogs, you guys, you're not afraid to work with animals. You guys have done it numerous times, and you do it well. What is it about your ability to work with animals? A lot of people wouldn't have the guts to do the films you guys have done.
Yeah, we keep telling ourselves we're not going to make any more dog movies, but it happens. The first dog movie, it was rough. We were learning and didn't know how to shoot an animal. By now we're old pros at it. Get close-ups. Don't rely on a wide shot if the dog's doing a trick. It's just not going to happen. When the dog does nail the trick, maybe the actor doesn't nail their end. So you have to be patient with dogs and get a lot of coverage, and it's not a big deal. I think
we got really lucky on this one because this dog was a genius.
Yeah.
This dog was. We've never worked with a dog like Uno. Is the name of the dog. We've never worked with a dog like Uno before. The number of tricks he had in his back pocket were just limitless. So it made our job a lot easier. And we really, like, this one was not planned, let's do another dog movie. Because when Paula first contacted us, we actually said, oh, let's not even talk to her because it'd be another dog movie. But then once we read her story, we were like, okay, we have to do it. We have to do it. So yeah, so this one was definitely a happy accident that we ended up with another dog.
Yeah, another cool story with Uno, the dog, is we were researching dogs, actor dogs, and we went to YouTube, type like dog tricks or something. And we came across this video, Uno's Amazing Tricks. Your viewers should definitely go YouTube that. Anyway, we saw this dog, and it was doing all this stuff, and we said, man, it would be so awesome to get this dog. Let's look her up and see who the trainer is. And lo and behold, she was from our hometown.
Yeah.
She lived there, so
we're like,
it was,
okay. Yeah, we looked at the trainer, and Andrea Guajardo, and it turned out she lived less than 10 minutes away from us.
Yeah, so we...
Wow. So we're like, okay, this is it.
We called her up and met her at a Starbucks and fell in love with Uno, and that was that.
So serendipitous. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. I have a question, but it's not related to your films. It's related to your shirts.
Oh.
You have a lot of music shirts.
Do I?
Coolio, Walk This Way.
Oh,
What's your style? What's going on here?
I'm, showing my hip hop and rap love, I guess. Yeah, Nothing Clean.
The music he grew up with.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a Beastie Boys shirt. I can go if you guys want to wait just a minute.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and change.
But he's actually a big T-shirt guy. Like there's always like the mushroom from Super Mario Brothers or Atari symbol or DeLorean. He's a big '80s T-shirt kind of guy.
I don't dress up for just anyone.
Yeah.
It's gonna be for a wedding or a funeral.
Yeah.
What's it like being on set with you guys? You guys are fun, and yet you guys are professionals. You guys putting out really great material. I mean, it's family friendly material, but it's really great plots. It's great stories. It's not. There are some family friendly movies that are very easy to watch. This, you to sit down and you actually have to enjoy the plot and really. You'll do more than others, I guess, is what I'm saying.
I think we always try not to talk down to the audience because we want it to be something that it's not just for the kids, that the adults enjoy as well. And I think that just comes from the family movies that I really liked growing up, or that we really liked. Like, we were big fans. So I was a Benji fan, and the Benji movies were like that. They were very genuine and had real plots, and then Goonies and just all of that stuff. Like, those are the kind of movies that I loved as a kid, and that's what I wanted to make when I got older. And now we're looking forward to moving into more of the kinds of movies we enjoyed in our teenage years, because that's really his thing. He's a big teen movie fan.
Yeah.
And so now we're about to make a teen movie, and that's going to be fun.
Wow, is there any more info you can give about it? That's exciting.
Yeah, it's called Stage 5, and it's a sci-fi teen coming-of-age film.
Sci-fi, this is the first kind of
It
venture.
is.
Yes.
I'm so excited to break the mold and get, not that I don't like family films, I really do. But, and my kids are growing up. One of the things that Robin and I had said when we started was we want to make something our kids can watch. I don't want to make something that, Atticus, go into your room and shut the door. Mom and I are going to watch this movie. Something that we can all sit down on the couch and check out. And so our kids are growing up, and they're getting kind of out of the family film, and let's, Dad, make something cool. And, so. But, yeah, Stage 5. Robin and I are co-producing that film, and we're bringing along one of our producing partners from The Adventures of Pepper and Paula. He's going to go in to the director's seat. So we're looking forward to working with Buddy Calvo on that and Perla Rivera, and it's going to be awesome. We're in pre-pro now, and it starts shooting May 17th.
Oh, soon.
Yeah, so right around the corner.
Wow. Yeah. What's it like being able to showcase the film here in Dallas? And I think Dallas audiences will appreciate this. It's got Southern vibe. It's got Texas feel. It's got everything that we love here.
Well, that's what I mean. The movie is a total Texas movie. Our entire crew, even though some of them live in LA now, they were all Texas natives. Our entire cast as well.
Yeah.
Cast and crew, all Texas, and it's got that Southern feel. It's we've got the Western, we've got fun, good, wholesome relationships. It's just it's it's exactly what Texas likes when they want a family movie. So I think Dallas International Film Festival is a great place to show it.
Yes, definitely. We love DIF. We were here in 2013 with our previous film, My Dog the Champion, and we thought, hey, let's see if we can get in DIF this year, and they were gracious enough to host us again. So yeah, we love coming here.
Kind of final question. You guys, you do more than just write, direct. You edit. You're a cinematographer. Not a lot of people would make that choice. They'd go find someone. You guys are hands-on like that. Where's that come from? Because you're all talented at that.
We started with the total micro-budget world where we had to do everything ourselves.
We couldn't afford to hire,
And there were certain things that we just developed a passion and a skill for that we thought, why would I want to keep doing this myself? And there's some things that we let go of, that we're like, okay, now that we can afford it, let's hire someone to do that. They'll probably do it better than us. But there are definitely still areas that we're really passionate about, and it's hard to let go of, because I think on our first movie, our crew had like 5 people on it. So we had to do everything ourselves.
We came from humble beginnings, and where we only had a handful of, like Robin said, handful of crew, not a lot of money. So when you're at that stage, you have to just wear a lot of hats, and then there's some things that we really would like to, like cinematography. I'd like to kind of push that off on someone else. And hopefully not this next film will do that, but the next film will do that, right?
Yeah.
But no, I came from the camera, so I kind of gravitate to that. And
we're so active in pre-production and post-production that that would be hard to bring on a team to work as long and as hard as we do during pre-production. We just really definitely overplan. We could probably make someone crazy if it wasn't just the 2 of us in pre-production.
Probably.
We're used to we storyboard shot list and then go over it again 100 times. We go to the set and pre-shoot everything.
And luckily we live together, so
Yeah, so we work around the clock, so it makes it easy. Yeah.
Maybe get the kids in their future. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you for coming back to Dallas. It's been a pleasure for you guys coming back. It's always nice to have filmmakers that have a chance to show multiple films at the festival. And so thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome shirts.
Thank you. Thank you.